Hey everybody, welcome back to Lonely Knoll Gaming. This is Droog, and we're going to get back into our playthrough of Kingdoms of Amalur. This is the re-reckoning, this is the kind of remastered version uh, from the original. And it's been a while since we played this. We're definitely not too terribly far into the campaign of the game. But let's see, we had left off at an inn on one of the little villages that we've been helping out. Let's see, let's get on over to that. Switching over to the video. So we should have that coming through now. Here we are at the inn. Let's see, what town are we in? Do I have a map? Gorhart. Okay, so we're back in Gorhart. Which is kind of like the first town you find. And let's see, what quests do we have here going on? Okay, I have. Let's see, where's my quests? Quests. So we have the main quest, Into the Light. We're supposed to meet Agarth at Delok. Yeah, I guess we had finished up all the little side quests we had been working on. The only one I have not been too terribly interested in completing is this one. Sister Zelda wishes to be a monk in the Order of Mitharu, but the brothers of Saint Odwig's perpetual mission have refused membership. Um, she wants me to steal the ordination tome rather. Uh, so I can provide that, or I can that way I can prove the women are allowed to be in the order. It is located in the mission reliquary. The main reason I'm balking at that is my my playthrough on this. I wanted to play just a mage. I didn't want to drop into the kind of the Skyrim trope of being a mage, a thief, a fighter, all that stuff. I'm really trying to just stick with being a mage. So I don't think he would do that. And it seems kind of a shitty request, despite the fact that she's in the right. Especially if there's you know the proof that the women should be allowed into the order. There should be another way around it, and the game really doesn't give me that option, unfortunately. It's like you're just supposed to go in there and steal it, and it's like I've helped the Order of Mitharu on a couple missions, and it seems like I would be kind of betraying them by, you know, stealing stuff from them. I wish there was another way, but I don't think it's programmed in to have that other option. So I'm gonna let that one fail or just flounder there. So, despite the fact, like I said, I think she's in the right. So we're gonna go on to our main quest. So we're gonna meet Agarth in Delok, which I have no idea where Delok is. Let me try to figure that out. Okay, let's go outside.
Need supplies? Try the corner shop.
Thanks, buddy. So here we are in Gorhart. This. What's her face? Over here? Yeah. She's sitting there protesting, kind of. So I want to go up this way, I guess. Gotta remember how to do all this stuff. It's been a while. Kind of been working on my series of Void Bastards and Styx the Master of Shadows, which I've been having a lot of fun with that. I finished Void Bastards, and Styx is getting towards the end of that one, I do believe. Um, so we'll see how that goes. But despite my problems with that game now and again, like where I totally jump in a hole or something like that, and you know, I never claimed to be the best gamer, but um, it's still fun. I like the stealth genre. Okay, what are my keys here? I got. Oh, and I got my righteous fury thing, or what do they call it? The reckoning. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I need to go over it. Oh. I hear you, Bogarts. So I gotta go this way. Oh, look at this fella. Big old ox. Man, he's all armored to the teeth. That's pretty sweet. One of my other favorite games is Kenshi, if you're familiar with that at all. But it's, well, she's a bandit. Alright, took care of that. She's all looting the wagon, and the poor ox over here is just, was probably pulling it.
Blood right.
Oh, but anyway, one of my favorite games is Kenshi, and some of the beasts of burden in there look much like this guy over here. They're like armor plated across their back and on their head and everything. So much the fact that makes it like their eyesight's kind of suffering because there's so much armor on their head. It's a great game. I might do a series on that as well, although that one's kind of never ending, so I'm not sure how I would approach that from a recording standpoint. It's pretty much a nice sandbox, and for those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's kind of like they classify it as um, like sword punk kind of like. Well, it's kind of like your um, it's definitely has like an Asian flavor to it, where you're running around with katanas and ninjas and whatever else. It's a post-apocalyptic world, and where there's a lot of different races, including like robots, and I guess they're considered mutations, but there's other humanoid races. There's like insect men, and um, there's a race called the Shek, which are kind of like the armor-plated version of a human. Very Klingon-like, you might say. Um, yeah, it's really fun. Like it, it was kind of done by a very small developer group. Well, there's a group now. I think he started off all on his own for quite some time, and even his story is pretty interesting. But I think he's got a crew with him now. and I think they're working on Kenshi too. Kenshi has a lot of problems with it, but it is worth the headache, to be honest. Because the combat is great. In fact, it's very lethal, or it can be. You know, I got limbs flying off and all kinds of stuff, and the monsters are terrifying. Um, there's a number of different breeds of monster that will eat you alive. They're sitting here chomping on you while you're still alive. And there's cannibals and bandits and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, it's a pretty good time. Very combat oriented, but you do also have to be able to survive in the harsh environments and stuff. It's very desert. A lot of it's desert. But you know, there's other biomes that you can find, like swamps and that kind of thing. But yeah, like I said, I may end up doing a series on that. I'm not sure how I approach it. My current run through is my main core group is a bunch of they call them skeletons, but they're basically humanoid robots, and excuse me. But you can have up to I don't know, uh, it's like 30 or 50 or something like that. Various characters in your group. You can kind of have like a little um, faction of your own almost. And then how you interact with the other factions, you know, kind of determines whether they like you or not. Also, there's some that are like anti-robot or anti-mutant, or you know, they all have their belief systems and things, and some of them are pretty horrible. Uh, so it's kind of hard to find like a faction you really can appreciate. But oh, get him, buddy. Why aren't you fighting? Thanks a lot. I just recently got this guy. I don't know if I have to tell him to do stuff, or I thought he just fought on his own. He only lasts for a little while, but okay. Yeah. Maybe you're just not very smart. Should probably heal myself. 4. There we go. Where is this thing? You're hanging around for a little bit anyways. Get him, buddy. That's a way. There we go. Now I'm starting to remember a little bit. Oh yeah, they love them ambushes. Eh. Get him, man. I think their awareness is very poor. I mean, he did go charging in at that one, but... You can pick up this last one, man. Are you even doing damage? Doesn't look like it. There he goes, got a little bit. You're kind of worthless there, Bio. I mean, I guess he's good for running interference. So we've kind of gone this way a little bit. Yeah, I've done this, picked up the stone. What's this thing? Bards. Can't break it. Okay. Isn't this where the... Oh, maybe I haven't been up this way. Oh, no, I have not. Oh, it's way over there. Okay.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
Let's get some fishing spots. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't just run off the edge of things. Ugh, that's a big boy. What the hell is that? Looks like a death claw. I mean, it really does look like a death claw. Is that a hoof or just a leg that's all messed up? Not sure what that is. Thing in the boat. Just gonna kind of run around this area, do some looting and foraging. Should probably go up top first, I guess. another corpse. Another death claw. Ew. What are these guys? Oh, they're the Vargas. Get a man. Which spell is this? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's that one. That's the fire one. Okay. Kicking your butt there a little bit, buddy. Maybe that's what these are, or the dead bodies are those things. I don't know, they got horns. I don't know what the hell they are.
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Passion.
Must be talking about a Fae Lord. Come on, buddy, we got another enemy down here. Let's see, how do I get down there? Guess I'll have to go down and around. Eh. It's a big boy, too. Never fought one like him. He's a giant or a troll or what? Ogre. Oh, it's an Etten. And he's got buddies with them. Ow. Oh, he's not so bad. He ain't so bad. Alright, man. I don't even see their health or anything. I don't even know if he's hurt. I guess if he's alive, that's good enough. Okay. So, Etten Brute. They hit hard, but they are not that long on hit points. All this trash loot. What to get my foraging so I actually get stuff. Like half the time it says nothing found, or yeah, no reagents found. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, wolf. Suck it. That's a pretty big area. Lots of enemies. Let's kind of keep following the edge around. The chakram. That is a weapon I actually probably should use because that's supposed to be a mage weapon, I guess. Wizard, mage, whatever. Okay, there's another Etten. So bring up our buddy. Get in a little heal. Get him, man. That's a shaman. $73 gold, yeah. It's one of the good things about giants. Usually have a bunch of coin on them. At least in the D&D way. Oh, got bears. We'll just clear this whole section out, I think, before we go into town. See what's what. There, soften them up for you. Take them out. An easy oh, I hate these dispel things. Okay. Auto attempt, yes. Auto attempt sounds great. Why, thank you. I hate playing the little mini games on this. Especially that one, I don't know why. This is kind of annoying. It's good they give you an option to do the auto. Oh, lost my buddy. Or now this mini game I don't mind so much. It's a little more. A little more familiar, much like the Skyrim lockpicking. Okay, so what do we got left? Can't do much else unless we go to the islands. Ballads Oratory? What the hell is that? Oh, it's just the name of the place. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a Fey building. Okay. Anything else here? Ooh, fancy chest. Average dispel. Oh. I'm not gonna get this. Curse of Entropy. Oh, goody. Oh, you're alive. What's up, man?
Well, look at what we have here. Truthfully, I never expected to see another civilized soul out here in Ettenmere. Something about the giant hairy monsters must keep people away. Good to meet you. The name is Ray Kildine, purveyor of fine sagecrafting goods and friend to the House of Ballads.
Oh, that's nice.
I've been out here for weeks. Getting in is the easy part. It's getting back out that will get you killed. Lucky for me, Wenson and his friends have their oratory out here. Whatever an oratory is. They've never let me inside. Sure, Wenson and me are close friends, like brothers. And he doesn't mind at all if I camp outside the oratory here. Just so long as I clean up my mess. Apparently he's a legendary knight of the House of Ballads, its ruler. But I've never seen him slay anything. He doesn't even own a crown.
Yeah, Fey are kind of weird like that.
I don't call any one village or city home. No, I'm a wanderer by nature, a merchant by trade. Most people just assume it's because I'm a restless spirit. Actually, it's because my wife wants me dead. If the two of you ever meet, don't tell her you found me. Please. She's terrifying.
Poor guy.
It's a mystery to me. Fae come and go, but none of them ever pay me much mind. A while back, one of them dropped something in passing. They called it a cairn. I had it in my possession for one glorious night, before they pried it from my grip. Magic, I suppose. They don't seem to do much of anything on their own. I heard Wenson mention something about an echo stone, but I don't know what that is. Sounds like trouble to me.
What you got in your shop, man? Oh, jeez. So he's a gem merchant, alright. Can I sell some stuff to you? Sell all the low-end stuff. Keep all that crafting junk. Still at 32 out of 70, not hurting too bad for room. Okay, what do we want to keep out of these things? So we don't want glowing chalices. That looks like a fighter thing. Don't use a bow, or a sword, or a hammer, or a long sword. I do have these chilled daggers. I think I'll keep the shotgun. Maybe try them out at some point. We got 2,800. Okay, what can I buy from you? Not a heck of a whole lot. For piercing damage into a weapon socket, increases weapon effectiveness. I could buy some of these, but I couldn't buy many of them. I'm not going to bother. I don't know what I need. I only have barely started. I got this stupid curse too. Alright. Let's go see what's in the water down here. Oh, I can't jump in the water. That's right. Gotta go down to the beach. Let's try to get inside first. It's locked. Okay. No, go there. We'll check this little thing out in the water first, then I don't think anything like water monsters. You can't swim. Can you fight in the water? Nope. A little cave. Essence of Fate. That sounds interesting. What's this curse doing to me anyway? Can I see that? Abilities, no. Status, there we are. Effects. -1 to all my skills. Seek out a healer to have it lifted. Alright. Better heal up. I do kind of like the shield spell thing, because it reserves the mana. Oh, bogger. Wayfarer. Folks are a little tougher in this neighborhood. Okay. Let's check this chest. It's probably another dispel thing. Loot chest. Oh, okay. Squire chakrams. So it's called Etmir. Does that cure my... No, it doesn't cure it. Makes me think of Etmir makes me think of the Troll Moors in Forgotten Realms, D&D stuff. This is a land of big nasties. This is a camp that they built. Getting all the chakrams today. And I did see that quest back there. I'm just looting mostly. That's it. Oh, that's just a loot one. Frostweave robes. Ooh, that might be interesting. Oh, somebody fell on the campfire. Rallying cry. Must enter to pursue this quest. And rallying cry. Kill the Etten shamans. I found the remains of a war-sworn encampment that had been destroyed by Etten. Okay, so the plural of Etten is Etten. A letter carried by one of the warriors detailed a mission that they were undertaking to kill 4 Etten shamans that are organizing the Etten into a war party. I should complete their mission to protect Dalantarth. Oops, sorry. To protect Dalantarth from the potential threat of the Etten. Okay, sure. I'd probably do it anyways, so why the heck not? Let's look at that armor real quick. Frostweave robes. Okay, it's less armor. 30 mana, 17 health. Okay, it's not any better than what I got. Well, I don't have the health on it, but okay. I forgot I can mark stuff as junk. Add to junk. Legs. Do I not have legs at all normally? No. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess if that fills a slot that I'm not using, I'll keep that on there. Let's go back to just do weapons. Let's do inventory. There we go. Inventory. I guess you got it. Okay, primary. So we got a bunch of stuff to sell still. Okay, I can get my little. Oh, he's here. Okay.
Try this one!
It's good you're here.
Hey,
I was
Garth, what's
beginning
up?
to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok.
Got the undead dying in the background. Okay.
Because for some reason, you can change fate. In here, I can get a glimpse of the whole of the weave and see where you should fit in. Yes, it doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate, the ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. He died before his time, but I can't imagine many tears will be shed for him. You tell enough futures and soon you won't have any friends left.
That's a bummer.
The Theater of Fate was once an Irathi stronghold. Mortals and immortals worked together to build a site of total understanding. Since then, it's been lost, rediscovered, and abandoned all over again. Mortals can't stand the knowledge, and immortals simply don't care. It's the ruins of the Theater of Fate. This is where the first Fate Weavers learned how to read the weave. They left their wisdom behind in the Destiny Stone. I'm hoping that the stone will tell me who you are.
Okay.
In we go.
Give me a second. I gotta do this stone here.
So simply Famor, so formidably bloody bones. Once companion
Still
to
talking about their
Issa,
king.
now enemy to the court. Once
Oh.
lover of Era, then bringer of death. Now for another victory! Forever cursed, never to enter the great cycle. Forever alone.
The Great Cycle is their the phase whole process. They basically kind of relive the same lives over and over again, and that's the Great Cycle. They each have a certain part to play, almost like they're performing rather than just living. It's kind of crazy. Where'd you go, man? Oh, there he is.
Ever since this place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close.
Where are you going?
Keep quiet. We aren't safe here.
So keep close. In other words, you go first. Is that what the deal is?
This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
I don't know if I completed my thought about my spell, but yeah, I was gonna say I like the way it basically reserves the mana or whatever, and you can keep it up indefinitely as long as you have the mana supply. Like I think it does break down. Like if I get completely because it reserves it. So theoretically, that shield should just stay up as long as I want. Okay, so what do we got? Ettins down here. What do we got? Ettins and wolves, or Etten and wolves. Let's get old Boney up here. Send him in on first. Okay, which way do I want to go first? Go this way. Ugh. That looks like something the boggarts would do, but maybe not. Maybe some other group. Oh, Ettins, I suppose. Ettin. Yeah, it's them. Okay. Hey, go get him, man. Holy crap.
Another victory!
320 gold? Damn. So is the dead end, it looks like. Unless this wall does something. Oh, and the stairs are collapsed. Or they has debris on the stairs, so you can't get up there. Looks like that is a jumping off point, so apparently we only can get at that from going around the other way. I remember the key for dodging. Options. Audio. Controls. Dodge is E. Okay. And it's directional. Okay, got it. He was pounding the crap out of me. As any good giant should. So we came down this way. Got this other way to go here. Got a bunch in the next room. Bring up Boney. Oop. There we go. Oh, it's just wolves. Oh, no, they got an Ed. Stupid wolves.
This way.
Any loot? Got this dispel thing. Very easy to spell. That's about my speed right there. The very easy ones. Okay. So we got ways to go, but there's also a door. A door we probably cannot open. Oh, no, it's not a door. It's just a thing. Okay. Crusader's robes. Ooh. Let's take a look at that one. Armor. Crusader's robes. Eh. Still pretty paltry compared to my scholar's robes. Can't remember for sure, but I thought I made those. Seems like if that's the case, it's one of the few games that where crafting or crafted armors or and items are stronger than what you find in loot usually. It's usually the other way around, especially in the MMO games. Although I might be thinking out more the outdated games like EQ and stuff where they just kind of have the more pay to play or pay to win kind of mentality to them sometimes.
The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate laid bare. We can do nothing to change it or prevent its horrors. Well, most of us can't.
And that heal's got a long cooldown. I gotta remember my wands too. That ain't too bad looking. That's quick fire too. Okay. Alright, 4. You know, I'm not gonna spend mana on that. We'll do one of them, get him going. Fish. Little goldfish and stuff. Oh, a jellyfish. That's pretty cool. What do we got in here? They're kobolds. Kind of look more like the D&D gnolls, but
Too late to escape fate.
it's just not worth it just to tap it. You gotta go all in on that spell. Oh, the little jellyfish are swimming. Oh, they're in the walls. That's pretty crazy. It's like a... That's kind of like our zoo. We have kind of like an aquarium where there's a walk-through tunnel. And you can see all the fish and stuff. That's pretty sweet. Okay, let's keep on it going. Sensing an ambush ahead. Or... okay, no ambush. At least not there.
Your future is running out of time for a drink.
There's the ambush. got 4 healing potions left. You guys got them? Okay, good. Okay, man, what? You see me open a door, I guess.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle, it's good to see some action again. If only one last time.
Don't be talking like that. Alright. It's a bridge. Yep. Oh, you little shit.
Well fought.
Another ambush probably coming. Miss me, heh. Get him, buddy. Sativa. Ooh, a bunch of guys in here. What are these? Some more kobolds. Yeah. Okay. I gotta level up. Let's take a quick peek at that, shall we? Oh, what do I want to do here? Should I do dispelling? Well, that takes more points than what I have, I think. Oh no, I guess I can. What's the red represent? I was like, should I do stealth? And then I thought about the whole, just being a wizard. I'm not a rogue. I'm not gonna do the stealth archer thing. People always make a joke about. I gotta do lockpicking. Could do persuasion. Bribery costs for crimes are decreased by 20%. Increase your chance to persuade others to your way of thinking. I mean, that's probably gonna be important eventually. I only have 1 point to spend though. Let's do dispelling. Decrease difficulty when dispelling magical wards. I like to hear that. Okay. We'll confirm that, and then we get to pick our path. We've been on sorcery for quite a while. Okay, so we got our staff mastery full on. Our healing is at 1 of 5. Affair Gorta. Summon lasts for 120 seconds. Okay. Current level 50 mana. So what does that give me for? Increases health by 10% and increases total damage. It's also 10 more mana, which I assume I get more as I go. Sphere of Protection. Maybe we should be leveling that baby up. What's this one here? Mark of Flame. Okay, the Mark of Flame is the one where the first one is kind of like you set it, and then the second one is when you blow it up. So what's this over here? Having unlocked countless arcane secrets, you're able to power your abilities with far less mana. Reduced by 13%. That's the current level. And what's my next one? 6. Okay, it goes up by 3%. I should do those. I'll do 1 on that. What's this one? Ice Barrage. Okay, so that's a new spell. We'll pick up the new spell. Put 1 into shield, maybe. Arcane weaponry. Unlock charge. Special attacks for staff. Ooh. So the current level reduces scepter costs to 5% of your maximum mana instead of 6. Charge entry, hold and release your staff. Hold and release the staff attack to damage your surrounding enemies. Yeah, which it's hard to trigger sometimes because they're always smacking you and stuff, interrupting you. Incredible damage with chakrams. I like the sound of incredible damage. What's this here? Okay, so it's arcane weaponry 1 and 2. There's only 3 ranks of that. What's this next one? So it increases 5% on damage. I don't use my scepter too terrible often. I like using my staff more. Go arcane weaponry. That should help all of it. Unlock destinies. We are considered an initiate. An initiate's powerful spell suffice to terrify the vast majority of Amalur's threats. Embracing this destiny results in a marked increase in the potency of your spells. An efficient management of arcane resources helps you outlast less disciplined magic users. Yeah, that sounds great. What's this other sorcery one? I haven't gotten that high yet. I probably will follow that path. There's one where you can kind of multi-class all these others. Not gonna do that. As hard as that is to resist. Just gonna stick with the mage. So we're the initiate. We're gonna confirm that. We learn some new moves. Maelstrom. Ooh. Oh my. That's pretty sweet. The chakram attack, the maelstrom attack. So, okay, storm bolt, sphere of protection, ice barrage. Oh, that looks pretty cool too. Mark of flame. Okay. Do a quick save here. Delak. There we are. Just doing a little save. And close that. And so since I don't use my scepter that much, maybe I should, and it's only a basic scepter too. I think I might go, let's go to secondary weapon and change that to a chakram. So Squire chakrams look pretty good. Ooh, even those look pretty decent too. So that's 9 physical, 9 ice, and then 9 freezing damage over 6 seconds. And I'm trying to figure out if it's 9 for every second for 6 seconds, or if it's just a total of 9 over 6 seconds. It's probably just total. That one does less damage, but it gives you more health. But it, yeah, the damage is both the damage and the spell effect are not great. This one gives you mana. I'm just going to use the crude steel ones. So this will be our. Man, those are huge. It's kind of cool. It's almost more of a melee weapon with your, for a mage. Chicken. Is that a? That's not a chicken, is it? Well, maybe their version of a chicken. You got one more guy in the back here somewhere. Get up my bone guy. We're gonna prep our ice storm spell. See what that. Oh.
Your future is running out!
What if I can refresh him? Okay, so he's probably about ready to keel over. Just gonna try to cast it again. Oh, okay, it gets rid of him. All right. I still favor that lightning more than anything. Because it takes a little while to go, but it hits hard. Oh, the kobolds and the Ed are fighting? Just let them deal with it. Okay, everybody's gonna jump in, are you? Ooh, those are kind of nice. That was pretty decent. That's just a basic, well, not a basic one, but lowly, low enchanted one. I guess I should say. Fine. Oh, that's a fine. Oh, maybe they're not even enchanted. Cause that. Okay. Well, it does have a spell effect on it, so I guess it is to some extent. Yeah. I'm coming. Belin's Helm. That quest item. Armor. Oh, it's just unique, like a unique set, I guess. Trying to remember if yellow is that's unique or okay. So if I go here, get over here, page down. Okay, Belin is a god. All right. Almost looks like the face mask on Dead Space, or like the helmet on the guy on Dead Space. Okay, time for a cutscene. Switch to the staff. Bring in our little buddy. Top up on health.
We're almost there. Or at least as far as I can take you.
I'm sensing you gotta go on ahead business. Okay, don't fall off the edge. Not that it'll let you anyways.
I've seen this. This moment.
Ah, shit.
I'm sorry, my friend. This is as far as I can take you.
Oh, damn it. I was on the wrong spell. Get him. on his heels.
Try this one! Another victory!
I'm still alive.
I can
He
change.
was supposed to... Do you have any idea what you've done? What sort of power you're playing with? You absorbed everything he was, everything he would do. You changed the weave of destiny itself. Because of you, there are deeds he won't do, children of his that won't be born, victims that won't die when they were supposed to. Right now? No, you probably saved both our lives. But there's no way to tell what larger changes you've made in the fate of everyone around you. You are much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you to the Theater of Fate right away.
If you say so, man. I'm going back to the whole Bear Gorta, the little skelly guy. I mean, he does seem to run interference pretty well, even though he may not be able to do a whole heck of a lot of damage. I guess I have to upgrade him to make him a little more useful. I better heal up for... Damn it, I did it again. Okay. Just wait a little bit. Where are we? We're still got another third of the way to go almost. Third or fourth of the way to go. I'm gonna check the side passages. Ooh. Funky. Fancy bow that I will not use. Oh, here's a test for my Dispel upgrade. See if this will actually let me average Dispel. Okay. So I want to tab it once. Auto attempt 30%. I don't know if that's a image of what it's going to be, or it's going to have the negative. I'm just going to try it. The auto attempts. Hey! Alright. I think I've been hitting spacebar maybe a little too long on some of those, because it just skips right to the whole, the active minigame thing. Okay, and we want to go the other way. Go back this way. Got a big group. Hope those aren't all Etten. No. I think my chakrams might do a little better here. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, I got a little hit, but not too bad. Okay. Where you at, buddy? Where'd you go? Did you run ahead? Yeah, he's ahead. Okay.
The Theater of Fate. I never thought I'd see it.
Got a big baddie in here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Makes me think of, well, a couple different things. Kind of like the Underdark kind of stuff, but one of the, let's see, was that Dragonlance? Forgotten Realms. Anyway, there was a story about these dwarves, and it was kind of talking about their home and how it was kind of like this, where it had like a castle in the middle, and kind of a ring around the walls where all the buildings were. I want to say that might have been Dragonlance. Yep, yep.
Your future is running out!
Where'd my camera go? Okay, there it goes. Some of this camera was getting stuck in the ground, kind of. I accidentally just unsummoned my skeleton in the middle of that. It's always fun. Yeah, another one's kind of like the Drizzt Do'Urden books. Kind of similar in the city, I think. It was built similarly. And I remember in the middle they had that, what was it, they called it Narbondel. There's like a big pillar in the middle that they used for kind of like almost like a clock. Because it would change, they would have like color patterns that would swirl around it and go up to the top. Kind of like marking the passage of time. It's pretty sweet. It's very cool. Yeah, okay, like this stalactite up here where there's living spaces in it. That's kind of like in that dwarven story. The dwarf, I think the main, I don't know if you call it a palace or what, but that's where the leadership lived, was up on top there, kind of where they were hanging down. And everybody else was kind of on the sides. Very cool though. I don't remember this from my first playthrough. Granted, it's been years and years, so I love how he just kind of warps through shit.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand. Gods, I should have brought another bottle.
Ugh. Those look kind of nasty. Those the Deathclaw things? No, that's something completely different. You want to be on Lightning. Blood Hunter. Suck it. That's one of you. Loving the chakrams.
No surprise that Niskaru found its way to this place of power. Everything about these ruins is dedicated to this room, and at the center of it all is the Destiny Stone. With it, the Fae taught the Fate Weavers the answers to the deepest mysteries of fate. Put your hands on the stone, and maybe we can find answers to your own mysteries.
Okay, before I do that, I just want to mention I completely forgot that there's a whole group of enemies out there, the Dark Fae or whatever they are, the corrupted Fae, led by a Fae lord of some sort that kind of turned evil. Considering, I mean, the Fae is supposed to be kind of more or less neutral, I think. They're kind of outside of politics and that kind of thing because they're always doing their great cycle and all that, and they're not really, kind of like you said earlier, he said the immortals don't really care what's going on.
This temple was built by the Arathi, and it's been here as long as recorded history. But the Destiny Stone was made by the first Fate Weavers. The legends say that they drew on ageless wisdom to build the stone. But with our order so scattered now, it hasn't been used in years. The Niskaru are hideous creatures of chaos and corruption. They hated the Arathi, but unlike them, the Niskaru still stalk our world. Thankfully, they've mostly been driven back from the Feylands, but you still find a few lurking deep underground.
Is it kind of like a demon or something? Also kind of makes me think of, in the Forgotten Realms world, they had what were they called? Yeah, the Netherese, or the old ancient magical culture. They kind of destroyed themselves in a way, and they let in, was it the Sharn? But it's kind of like an alien, almost like an alien race that would absorb magical energies and things like that. They were at war with them. They kind of had, that's kind of the whole background to They had that great, like the great cataclysm kind of deal going on. And then the one enclave where the Shadow of War come from. It's basically a group of Netherese that their leader took their city into the plane of shadow to escape, and they kind of were living there for quite some time, but they have returned to Faerun, and of course this is old information, but I don't know, like the current timelines and stuff on like 5e Forgotten Realms and stuff, but I kind of stick with the stuff I'm more familiar with in our campaigns. But yeah, anyway, just me geeking out about stuff. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here?
Just put your hand on the Destiny Stone. It'll show me where you fit into the tapestry of fate.
Ain't gonna show shit, buddy. I'm a blank slate. Anything to loot real quick before I do that? Well, I was thinking about the whole the enemy Fae guy, because I was expecting him to show up here and kind of interrupt things, but maybe not. Doing some freaky stuff. Okay, it ain't showing me
The
shit.
Destiny Stone came apart at your touch. And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny. The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave. Don't you see what this means?
This damn thing doesn't work.
Yes, it is. And from what I can tell, you're the one changing it. With every breath, you're changing how lives begin and end. The way the Codex of Destiny came to you out of the stone. That's got to mean something, too. But I'll be damned if I can read this thing. As dangerous as an open flame, you could help people or destroy them entirely. When you get involved, there's no grand cosmic plan. Only freedom and all the dangers that come with it. And that means I owe you, Wait. What's that?
Purge the abomination!
There
in
he
the
is.
name of Godflaw!
Oh, there's the one chick that kinda.
Mortal, deal with it!
Now this looks like some fun.
Now get out of here with your stupid spears and your ranged weapons. Ugh. Miss me, bitch. And if I get a really nice pair of chakrams, I'm gonna be set. So this damage is not that great compared to my other things, but we're messing stuff up.
Well fought. Who are you? How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
I don't care if you trust me. I'm much more interested in your friend here.
How do you
You're
fight in
welcome.
that getup? Nothing to loot. Or healing.
After all, someone who can change the fate of the world, who wouldn't want you? I'm not sure, but they're very well informed about your location. They came straight here from Didenhill, but they're not nearly as interesting as you. Especially now that they're dead. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? Ha! Knowing the future is for fools. Who reads the end of a book before it's time? Save your attention for the present. Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. But you're just full of surprises. Good luck understanding it. That's Fey knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone is simply embedded with what they know, unseeable to mortals. Normally, I'd suggest looking in Issa, but the Fae are not fond of unexpected guests. But don't look so sad. There's still hope. When you're ready, meet me at the House of Ballads. Be on your way.
So I wasn't sure if she was Fae or not, but I don't think she is. I think she's one of my kind or the other elf kind. Alvin or Alf. What do they call him? Alf, yeah. Alright.
But she wasn't wrong about that codex. Just be careful doing anything she suggests. Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them. She said they came through Didenhill, didn't she? They don't belong in these lands, so they probably left a trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. Maybe we can find out why they're after you, or at least how they can find you so easily. I've got some final rites to perform before I leave this place. Good luck.
Alright. So let's see here. The hunters hunted. This is, oh, there's, didn't loot this one. What do they call them? No demon dude. I guess I'm gonna go out this way. I love it when the dungeons have another exit. May not be over yet though. I'm coming out where that, up on that stairwell is blocked off. Yep. This is towards the entrance. So there's definitely shit in the way. Okay. Come on, Boney. Another 18. Oh, it's the same group. Okay, so wolves and then that. Okay, so there is actually a limit on the healing. Maybe that's gonna be the next thing I put points in. Try to get it up so it's costing me less mana. Yeah, the shotguns definitely have the speed factor. They just don't do a lot of damage, which, I mean, kind of that trade-off. Get Boney out here to help. Ugh. Need to re-up my healing potions. Get him, Boney. Stupid lunges, man. I think Boney killed him there at the end. 4. Go back to 1. She'll go to 5 because he's gonna probably drop here in a minute. So where the hell am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I totally am. Okay. Let me get back to town, do some potions, do some healing. That's one thing you don't see on this game too is, as far as I'm aware, there's not fast travel. Pretty much got to run pretty much have to run everywhere you want to go, which is fine. I mean, feels more immersive that way. Uh-oh. Man, sometimes their attacks are so freaking fast, you can't do much about it. Get off me! Alright, man. Put my last potion there. Come on, Bonnie, I need some help. Ugh. Now we're going. Now we're going. There we go. It's just those stupid interrupts, man. It's harsh. Every time you're trying to do something, they smack you and knock you down. Especially when you're trying to charge stuff up. Like even at 100, another 100 coin. Why, thank you, buddy. Nowhere to come here if I want to farm gold. Jeez. Okay, so where are we at here? Did we not made it all the way around? Oh, we did. Should probably work our way to that town place here. Gilead and Shamans, Gilead and Shamans. Assuming that's a town. I don't know. Maybe it's just a ruin or something. Oh, so we came down this way. I see. Because I thought that was the end, and then I found it here. And it went, okay, yeah. All right, so let's just continue the loop. Okay. Let's just wandered down the path of me and my friend Boney. Oops. What the hell is that thing? It's like a lobster turtle or something. Weird. Gnomish expedition. No. Not the gnomes. Poor guys. I got a level. Look at them little tiny wagons. Alright. Level up time. Getting our alchemy up past, trying to get it into advanced maybe, eventually. Confirm that. Go to sorcery. %20 hit points upon cast, 10% by charging, and 10% upon completion. 30% mana. Okay, so next level, 20 and 20, so it basically doubles. 30% of mana. Is it still the same cost? So the mana cost doesn't change. I just get better healing out of it. We'll put a point in it. Put a point in chakrams. %, man. That seems kind of harsh. Increase my conservative casting by 1. Chain lightning. Ooh. Increases the damage of storm. Increases stormbolt damage and causes shocking damage to bounce between your enemies more frequently. Yeah, we'll do that. And confirm. Okay, we can now go to Seer. Okay, for Seer, because of their attunement to mystical energy, Seers naturally replenish their reserves of mana and continue to develop the powers of their spells. With this destiny, you are an adept spellcaster able to teleport short distances with the blink ability. Ooh. Replaces dodge. Okay, so I just hit E and I blink instead of. Okay, that might get me out of some of those interrupts. Okay, so we are taking that. And we are going to confirm that path. So Omen the Seer. Okay. Where are we at on quests? So we got the Kill the Etten Shamans. That's on behalf of the Warsworn. Aelin Shear is the elf chick. Okay, so those two of the main quest ones. I'm not gonna worry about the quest so much right now. We're just gonna finish our patrol around the Etten Mirror. Any better stuff? Secondary. I want to check my chakram capabilities. 19 damage, 21 damage, fine iron. The crude steel one's way better. Heck, I might even get rid of my daggers now that I got the chakrams. I get pretty full on loot though. Okay. And I did find out too, now that I'm thinking about it, that when you move things to the junk bag, it doesn't really change your weight capacity or anything. Which at first I thought that's what it did, but it doesn't. It's like regardless of whether it's junk or not, you're still carrying it. Which I mean, that should be the way it is, really. But you know, I was thinking, oh, it's like a separate thing, and maybe it doesn't weigh on me or whatever. But nope, I was wrong. Okay, so we want to go to 1. I'll be doing that little Bogart dance and throwing magic on me. Denied. Okay. We're almost all the way around, so there's another one of the Etten shamans we need to take out. There's one of their camps. Hello, guy. I won't kill you. Little crabby dude. You're pretty funny. Excuse me. Let's go get this shaman. Now that since we're here. Get him, buddy. So he's a name. Quit it. God damn it. How about lightning back on you, you jerk? Oh shit. Might be in trouble. Ride the lightning, buddy. Man, that was close. Oh, he killed the little crab. Well, such is the way of undead, I guess. Do a heal. Yeah, those name guys are no joke. Oh goody, I got 2 curses now. I'm gonna leave that. That one's gonna be hard for me to even do. Let's go get blessed anyway. Irden. A loot box out there on that little island. Okay, so there's gotta be some little village or something over there. Yep. Trading post or something. More bogarts. Oh, that's a bunch of crap. They're kind of fun to fight. Close. Alright, leaving shit behind, so. Udoth. So we got a cave. Eel petal. Is that where we came in at? Yeah. Power down my magic a little bit. Give me that thing. Okay, so what can I drop? I want to grab that weapon. Wasn't like me. We'll drop a sword or something. How do I drop stuff? Maybe I can't. Alright, I'll come back. Okay, but I noticed she had some boxes that needed breaking. Just an inn, maybe? Oh,
Stranger?
what's up, man?
There ain't no fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere.
Just a fisherman.
Can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph. I can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettenmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd searched, but the monsters all ripped me to shreds. I bet you could indeed, but that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear musk. I need to prepare.
Your
Best
bear
start by the
musk.
pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you.
Easy, baby. In Konig.
I was to meet her at the old pier. But the gentle creature got scared by the monsters, no doubt. I first laid eyes on her from the cliff overlooking the lake, to the south. I bet if you head south, you'll still find her. Well, I've seen a few fine women in my day. Even met a fey woman in Gorehart long ago. But that nymph, she's something else. Her skin's luster, her heaving prow and ample stern. Except for the fishy parts, I mean. But even so, I've fished this lake enough that the form is pleasingly familiar. I've been a fisherman on these shores since I could cast a net. Even the Etten leave me be. Used to be this was Holmes Lake. But I lost my wife Imelda to fever and my nephew abandoned me to go to Dyden Hill. And now I'm just a man content to die in the house my family built here years ago. They're hostile enough normally, but of late it seems like a couple have become struck with divine inspiration. Kind that makes the Etten go to war. If they keep this up, we might have an Etten war party on our hands. If only someone might take care of those shamans first. Not much here anymore besides the Etten and myself. We get the occasional traveller, but it's not often. Sure. You can bed down for the night. Bedroll's out back by the shed. Please, find my nymph.
Find my nymph. I don't suppose you got a cleric around here anywhere. Here I was hoping to sell some stuff.
Only one head, by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end. I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Etin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delak by an ancient powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do. I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delak. It seems they're now a trophy of the Etin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
Okay.
My research has tracked them to Delak. There is talk of an ancient guardian. From the looks of this place, it's likely some Etin. I'm here from Odessa on business. The rest of my expedition was wiped out by the Etin. Can't say I know all that much about the old man, other than he's a fisherman here in Etinmere. He's quite a hospitable man, though. He let me stay here without much question. Their impudence seems tied to their devotion. From what I can tell, a small number of prominent shamans are rallying them. If someone had a head on their shoulders and a blade, then toppling those shaman would help pacify the area. I came here strictly for research purposes. This is not a place many people would come on their own accord.
Alright. So I got that quest going. Looks like we're gonna hang out here for a bit. Man, I'm gonna need to get that curse lifted though, or the 2 curses lifted. Oh, got another box over here. Go around the other side. Take that. Lockpicking hard. Okay. We'll use this premium. Okay. Take what we can, which isn't much. Okay. I think we'll actually pause it here. Let me try, see if they'll let me inside. Probably not. Oh yeah. So it's just his house. He's up here sleeping probably. Oh, there he is.
What's the word, stranger? You managed to please find my nymph.
Find your nymph. Find your nymph. And this is more interiors present here, more for looting, I suppose. Yep, loot chest. Okay. Not gonna loot from the poor guy. So we'll go out and find our bedroll and park it for the night. There it is. Space. How long will you sleep? Give it a good... Oh, come on, man. What's going on here? Just slightly... I think my spacebar is kind of spamming or something. It's not... Do 8 there. Select. Okay. Still got the curses. We will save it. All right. Well, that's another episode of Amalur, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate you stopping by and checking things out. If you do enjoy the videos, please hit like and subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. And we'll see you next time. Thanks once again, and take care.